tell you why flipping landlords is a concept that a lot of investors need. Okay, has anyone here ever done a rehab project, rehab to rent, or rehab to sell? Okay, great, a couple people. All right, now, when you're rehabbing a project, you're worrying about getting the best deal. Okay, talking the seller down, to buy for $20,000 instead of $15,000. Okay, then you're worried about lining up your finance. Okay, you're worried, who can provide the lowest interest rate and the best draw schedule. When my cards are finished, they pay out a certain amount for those little steps. So they're worried about that, and then they're worried about now I have to how am I going to pay this mortgage? Okay, then they have to manage the contract. So you see how the investors just inundated with a whole lot of other tasks that has nothing to do with placing a tenant? Okay, so when it comes time to placing a tenant, they don't know how to market to the tenants, which I'm going to teach you in a little bit. Okay, because they've been so busy, running comps and managing their contractors, which is a task in itself. Okay, they're not worried about marketing the tenants. Okay, they have a real estate agent that tells them what deal's the best, and they don't know. Okay, so just kind of see how this is a great need out here in this marketplace. Another thing, landlords do not know how to screen tenants. And I'm going to teach you that in a couple slides. Okay, I have met so many landlords, heard so many stories of, someone will walk by, they see the landlord fixing up the house, they said, oh, is that house for rent? And the landlord will say, yeah, it's $900. Oh, I got my money, can I move in? Sure. Well, you don't even know this person's date of birth, their SSN, you don't know if they have a job, you just know they got $1,800, which is what you need to move in. Right? Okay? So they don't know how to screen tenants. And that's something that is very simple to do. It takes 5 minutes, 10 minutes if you don't know how to use a computer, which I'm going to teach you how to do. Okay? Another thing is, landlords are not familiar with doing a lease. Does anyone here ever watch People's Court? Yeah. How many times do you hear the one side, the other side, and the judge say, well, where's the contract? Oh, well, you see what happened was, and there's no contract. Landlords will move people in, just like the one example I said, and their reason for doing it is, well, they're on a month-to-month lease. Okay. In the Baltimore marketplace, it takes 3 to 4 months to evict someone. Think about that. 3 to 4 months. Not only that, well, who's responsible for BGE? Who's responsible for the water? If the person gets a fine because their grass too high, who's responsible for that? It's not documented. So they're not familiar with doing a lease. So these are the type of people, landlords that fit the flipping landlord concepts fantastic.